Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
As an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So, as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26.
Usually the conversation around here is about football. Today, the topic is gas for one of the sponsors, specifically Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gasoline. Let's start with the fact that Mobile Supreme Plus Premium is amazing. It keeps engines 3 times cleaner, so engines perform better for better gas mileage. Just ask motorsports legend Shirley Cha-Cha Muldowney. She raced top fuel dragsters in the 70s, so she knows a thing or two about gasoline. She also knows a thing or two about the 70s, so if there are any questions about leisure suits, vinyl, or fondue, fire away. One might wonder why they call her Cha-Cha. Like, is it a family name or a marketing ploy? Or maybe she thought it sounded cool. It's very curious. Getting back to fuel, Shirley and the team highly recommend Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gas because it keeps engines 3 times cleaner for better performance and gas mileage. By the way, Cha-Cha Muldowney, she drove a pink car. Mobile. Legendary. 3 times cleaner compared to Mobile regular gas and port fuel injected engines. Actual results may vary. Visit mobilefuels.com for details.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
We all came to see Travis. And let me tell you something. He was just trying to act like he was so professional as a football player. I'm so focused. Then he came out there with that stupid mustache, trying to act like... he came out there with that stupid mustache.
All right, now. Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and presented by Timberland and Vans. How about it? I love some butters, baby. Gotta love the checkerboard Vans, too. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Yep. Cincinnati Bearcats alums, and we're officially, in quotes, this is not me saying this, sexiest podcast host alive, according to People Magazine, the Readers Poll. So,
nice.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people vote on who the sexiest podcasters were.
Who are these other guys?
Sure enough, sexy-ass Jason Kelsey wins it for everyone, as always. Everybody tuning in, subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show. That is with one S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
Oh, yeah, no surprise here, everyone. We got a great episode lined up for you guys.
Baby.
Starting with the big road wins for the Chiefs and Eagles, Washington Hail Mary, the National Tight Ends Day, bull crap, and all the rest of the biggest storylines from Week 8.
How about it, man?
And I'm also fired up about our guest for this week's show. That's right. She's an incredible Emmy Award-winning actress and Travis's co-star in Grotesquerie.
Yeah!
The one and only Niecy
Niecy Nash-Betts. How about it, man? She's the absolute best to do it. I promise you, she's so fun to work with, and I can't wait to have her on the show and show you guys the fun dynamic that she has with everybody around her, man. It's so much fun.
That's right. Cannot help but smile when you're talking to Niecy. That is for dang sure. But first, as always,
we're
going to start with a little bit of that new news.
New news coming in hot. New news is brought to you by MetaQuest. Expand your world with MetaQuest. Philly Special Christmas album pre-order available November 1st. That's right. Starting at 9 a.m. Eastern on November 1st, you can officially pre-order the third installment of the Philly Special Christmas album at phillyspecialchristmas.com. How about it, man? Jason, you guys have been doing this for the past 3 years, and
we have.
Who you're getting on these albums keep going up, and it just gets so much cooler to see you have your musical career take off like this.
Yeah, my musical career. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All the Heights music classes and all the Heights
they paid off.
Yeah, it all paid off, baby. You're not playing the sax, man. You're using that. You're just using that voice.
That sultry voice.
Oh yeah, that raspy East Side of Cleveland voice. You got there. We've got a preview of Lane Johnson's rendition of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, nice.
Let's hear what my dog Lane's hitting on.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph the Red.
Oh, this is gold.
It's nice.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Dude, that is so fucking good. Shout out to Lane. Lane he's got a sneaky voice, man.
No, Lane's I've known for a long time. Even when we started doing this 3 years ago, Lane,
he can hold a tune, man.
Very sneaky, like country, kind of southern. Like in another lifetime, Lane could have been a country music artist. No question about it. He's got that voice, that iconic drawl.
Yeah, he's got that country star like aura to him too.
No, yeah, he fits in with the vibe.
Well, everybody in the comments were appreciating Jason's "fuck yeah" at the end. Jason, you haven't seen this yet?
No.
Fuck yeah!
And we didn't get a chance to talk about this on the show yet. Jason, you got to work with Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, baby.
Jason, what can you tell the 92%ers about this?
Stevie Nicks, the legendary Stevie Nicks, came on and did a duet with me.
Nice.
Which in itself, like, pretty crazy to actually be on a track with Stevie Nicks. I mean, absolutely unreal. Like, probably the most legendary female singer, especially of her generation. And maybe, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like such a unique voice, such a unique artist that was good for so long. The fact that I'm singing with her, this legend,
so cool, man,
is pretty unreal. And
isn't she just the best in person too?
One of the nicest people I've ever talked to. Like,
I mean, it blows you away, man.
Like, she was absolutely beautiful personality. You could tell she loves people. She loves music. She loves the art of making music. Brought a breath of fresh air into the recording studio. We were able to actually get in the studio at the same time, which is really hard. A lot of times when we're adding a lot of the big time artists that are actually like doing this for a living, a lot of times they come on, but we have to like kind of, they can't come into the studio because they're busy doing their own thing. Right.
Yeah. This
was really cool. We were able to get Stevie in studio, actually sing together, which like I'll be able to cherish that memory for the rest of my lifetime.
Oh, that's so cool, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was just really, really cool. We got Stevie, Boys to Men is on the track.
Yeah.
Travis and I sing on.
Dude, now that you want to talk about like full circle, that is exactly who, like when I think of Christmas music from like my childhood, like obviously you got the legendary songs from like before we were even born, but like growing up,
Frank
like
Sinatra.
Oh yeah, you already know. But the songs that were created as like we were growing up, I mean, Boys to Men had so many bangers, and they like when I hear their voice, it kind of like reminds me or puts me in that Christmas mood. And to be on the same song as them is fucking insane.
Yeah, when we first started doing that song, I actually didn't know if it was going to work because it's like an R&B song. And when I think of Christmas music, I do not think of R&B.
What?
No, I don't. I think of, Frank Sinatra. I think of pop music. Like, you got your Mariah Carey or your Justin Timberlake. And this is before Boys to Men. This is just when Zach wrote the song, right? Zach Miller writes the song and I'm already like, I don't know, this doesn't feel right. And the more you listen to it, you're just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Actually, Zach killed this. R&B is perfect. And I think we all really were hoping that, maybe there was a chance in hell that Boys to Men would want to come and collaborate on this with us. And sure enough, they hopped on to a Christmas Time in Cleveland Heights, which is even more special. They have a song tributing our hometown and in some ways a representation for everybody who's longing for home around the holidays was pretty special.
It was awesome, man. I can't wait to play that thing while we're in the Christmas spirit and snow's falling and there's presents under the tree, baby.
How about that? Well, there's great news for all you 92%ers. We're debuting the Heights Hotline on our Wondery Plus exclusive episode, dropping this Thursday, October 31st. That's right. The interns have been through all of your voicemails, and you guys did not disappoint. We're going to listen to a few of our favorites on the Wondery exclusive, so make sure you tune in. We told you guys the topic this week was relationships, but it seems like some of you didn't get the assignment. Let's take a look at this clip.
Kelsey! What's up, guys?
What's up?
My name's Kurt from Kansas City.
Kurt from KC.
Shit about relationships.
Okay.
One thing I do know is, how about them Chiefs?
Yeah, Kurt.
All right.
How about those Chiefs, baby?
Hey.
Chiefs.
Not much we can do with that, but love the fandom, Kurt.
Yeah.
Once again, the hotline number, the Heights hotline number is 929-399-7260. If you want to get access to all our bonus content, make sure you sign up on the Wondery Plus app today. Wednesday, October 30th is the last day you can redeem the offer for 3 months free of Wondery Plus. Visit Wondery.com/New Heights offer to redeem. And
go ahead.
And that does it for new news brought to you by MetaQuest. Expand your world.
How about that? I love expanding my world. Fan mentions of the week. Let's move on to some fan mentions, baby. On last week's episode, Jason accepted Pat McAfee's and Van's challenge to kick a field goal in his Timbs, in his Butters, baby.
Yo.
For a great cause. And now our good friend, Eagles kicker Jake Elliott, is also getting involved. Why don't we check out this clip?
All right, Jason. Heard what you said about kickers. I'd like to politely disagree. Right back if he called you out last week, challenged you to kick in your Timbs. This week, I'm going to kick in some Vans, a superior kicking shoe.
Superior kicking shoe.
He's got the Vans on. All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
Something tells me it's going right down the. Oh yeah.
I mean,
a nice slight draw. Just how you cook it up.
Very pretty.
Yeah, he must have. He's done that before.
He just did a nice, easy 35-yard field goal.
That's all it's got to be, Jason. You just got to hit it right on the nose, man. You just got to hit it right there on the button.
I'm gonna have to toe it. You can't go do a soccer style kick with Tim's on. Dude, you're not going to get the proper ankle flexion, the boots. So I'm going to have to go Lou Groza. I'm going to have to toe it.
Yeah. So instead of going, typically you go 1, 2, 3 steps back, 2 to the side. This one, you're just going 3 back.
3 back. And I'm just going to.
Man, I'm not going to lie. The toe, there's a lot of room for error on the toe.
The chance this thing goes straight is minimal.
Let's see this trick kick, though.
Trick kick? What's a trick kick?
Oh, what?
Well, now he's just showing off.
Now he's just showing off. That's crazy. Was this guy a fucking sorcerer? Is this guy a Jedi? How the fuck did he do that with his feet?
It's pretty impressive.
That is very impressive.
Now he did it in Vans. Like, he didn't even do it in his regular cleats.
Yeah, which Vans are, I mean, like he said, premium kicking shoe.
92%ers and Pat McAfee and Jake Elliott. We have a big announcement. I'm officially going to Happy Valley. That's right, Penn State this week. To try
State College, PA.
To try and kick. I've never been to Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
Happy
you're gonna
Valley.
Love it, that's your
I've
kind
gone
of place.
Fly fishing in the area, but never been to State College. So
it's your kind of college. You'd like that place.
I'm kind of excited about this for multiple reasons. I am a little bit concerned. I don't know if you guys saw this week. Somebody tore their ACL warming up. Did you see this?
that wasn't a good one. This is one of those don't drink and drive kids. Golly.
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing?
I mean, dude, when you don't have cleats on,
what are we doing?
This is why I'm going straight on. I'm not giving a plant leg. I'm just going straight through.
Dude, there's no way you make this straight on.
I can't do it. I mean, the Timbs is a big. It's a factor that is going to cause me a lot of issues.
If you don't have to get like the flexion of the ankle, I don't think you have to go straight on. You can just go sideways.
I think the only chance I'm making it in Timbs is going straight on. I don't think I can do the soccer style.
I think you go more side. All right, dude. I think you go more sideways.
Maybe I'll take my shoes. Maybe I'll take the Timbs off and go barefoot and see if I can't get a soccer style.
You're gonna break your fucking toe.
I'm gonna break my toe.
No, I'm not gonna put that on you. I do think you have weak toes.
Well, they are pretty. They're wore down.
You wore steel-toed cleats.
I did wear. All righty. Well, if you too would like to take on this challenge of potentially kicking a field goal in Timberland boots, please send us your videos of you kicking in Timbs. We would love to see them.
Show Jason how it's done.
Dude, I know so many people that have actually messed up their legs kicking. Pat talked about it last week after he got done. He's playing soccer, tore his hip flexor. Connor Barwin, one time he punted a ball after practice. I don't think his knee was ever the same.
Yeah, you don't want to get the hyperextension. You want to make sure all those muscles are firing so one doesn't I know nothing about this. This is all what my theories are, but goddamn.
I think it sounds like it makes sense. And
yeah, just don't go too hard.
Lightly. Yeah.
Don't go too hard.
So best of luck to everybody. Hopefully you stay nice and healthy, and we can have some awesome videos of you attempting to kick in Timbs. Would love to see that. Tag us on social at New Heights Show with 1S with your kicks and Timbs. That's right. Shout out again to our friends at Timberland and Vans. We're obviously huge fans of some Butters. Appreciate them supporting this kick and Hurricane Relief Fund, Souls for Souls.
Let's keep this thing moving.
Let's move on to some football. That's right. Bold topics to wrap up Week 8 in the NFL. Bold Topics is brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express. Starting with the Chiefs. Chiefs 27, Raiders 20. Chiefs are now 7-0 for the first time since the 2013 season. Andy Reid is tied for the winningest coach in Allegiant Stadium. Chiefs undefeated in Las Vegas.
Oh, shit, coaches. Oh, he's tied for the winningest coach in Allegiant Stadium.
Yep.
Nice.
You guys had a new player in the building.
D-Hop.
Yep. DeAndre Hopkins.
We just got another one, man.
Joined the squad.
Yes, sir.
One of the many receivers who have been shopped close to this trade deadline for teams hoping to be playoff contenders. How was it?
Man, it's awesome, man. Having D-Hop in the building, have another vet, a guy that I call him swag champs. When you get a vet that into the building and he juices everybody's confidence up. He juices everybody, like the aura and the fun that you have in the building and just going to work. He's just another guy that you can always rely on to show up and put in the work, but enjoy what he's doing and try and have some fun with it, man. And he's been awesome stepping up and stepping into the building. He had 2 days to get, Thursday and Friday during practice to get timing with Pat and in the offense and kind of get into the routine of everything with Coach Reed's way of doing things. And, man, he's just professional, just a professional guy. He came in asking questions, trying to get caught up as fast as possible. And sure enough, we get him in the building. And I think the first third down we had, we went right to him, baby. Yeah, right to him. And he's right on time, man.
Let's go try out this shiny new weapon we got here. Yeah, last Wednesday, for those of you that aren't privy to how this happened, Hopkins was traded to the Chiefs from the Titans for a 5th-round pick that could become a 4th-round pick, but for all intents and purposes, seems pretty cheap for a guy like DeAndre Hopkins. Was there anything else that DeAndre Hopkins needs to be ready for being a member of the Kansas City Chiefs or Chiefs Kingdom?
I think he's such a professional, man. He knows how to win football games. He knows how to be accountable. You don't need to tell that guy much. He gets it. And he's only made us better already. And I promise you, as he gets more incorporated into the offense and gets more in tune with Pat and how Pat likes to do things and how he likes to do things for Pat, I think all of that will just make him a very vital part of this offense. And it's fun to have him in the building, man. It is, man. It's like I said, he's a swag champ, just the coolest guy, and he definitely juices up the room, man. Juices up the huddle.
Well, we have some post-game comments on Hopkins from some of your teammates. Patrick Mahomes said, as I looked back at the tablet, that's for those of you that don't know, there's an iPad on the side of the game, so you can kind of see what's happening. As I looked back at the tablet, there's a couple of times where in man-to-man coverage, he was just really working and winning. Mahomes said of Hopkins, even the touchdown to Travis. If you look back on his side, he's open too for a touchdown. I know the type of player he is. So Pat, obviously, big fan of DeAndre, D-Hop. Coach Reed was also quoted as saying he wanted to be in there more, which is positive. He finished with 2 receptions for 29 yards on 3 targets. I understand he'll get more chances in the next game.
Without a doubt. And obviously, we'll have more plays in the base game plan that we put in on Wednesdays. We didn't get them in the building until Thursday. So
it's a late addition for the week. It's hard to kind of just, throw a bunch of plays at him.
Yeah,
but
exactly. And you could rewatching that game, man. He was out there breaking guys off. It's just fun, like I said, to have him in the building. Yeah, he's 100%. There's no drop off with him. at all.
Well, speaking of throwing a bunch of things at you, Big Yeti had a big day. That's right. He led all receivers this past Sunday, finishing with 10 receptions for 90 yards and got his first tutty of the season. How about that? Big Yeti back in the end zone. How's it feel?
It felt good to be in the end zone, man. I hadn't felt that end zone in a long time. It was kind of like, oh, shit, what do I do now? You know, it was one of those things. I haven't been in a while.
You went with the natural spike.
It's like when you go back home, you're just like, well, now what do I do? Do I go see this person first or that person first? Do I go to the high school? Do I go to my favorite restaurant? You know what I mean? You're just kind of sitting there like, what should I do? What should I do?
So many things.
I was lucky my guy D-Hop came up and saved me because I was just kind of sitting there not doing a goddamn thing. But it was electric to get in the end zone. And anytime we get in the end zone right now, it's you gotta take that momentum and run with it, baby. That was our focus coming into this game, was not settling for field goals. We did on a few drives and hurt ourselves on a few others backed up. But it's a mentality right now that we're just going to make sure that we give our defense touchdowns.
Got to have them.
Yeah. When you give Chris Jones and that front and Spags the ability to blitz on third downs and really bring the pressure and put teams in passing situations, I mean, that is a tough defense, man. And we love them for it, man. And I think giving them points early is only going to make everybody's job a whole lot easier, man.
We also got another Big Yeti lateral towards the end of the first half, which my man P. Ryan was not as well, I guess he was ready for it. You guys definitely knew you were doing this one. This one felt more planned out.
Yeah, that's why I gotta just calm down. I got a little excited. Before he was like able to like get ready for the lateral, I felt like guys were closing on me and I could pitch it to him. He could get out of bounds. It was too much. It was chaos. And I told him afterwards, like, my bad, dog. I won't put you in a situation like that again. And he told me, he was like, don't worry, man, I'll be ready for it. But it's still, when the ball's on the ground, when you do something like that, all I can like hear and see is just Coach Reed, just come here. Don't ever fucking do that ever again with my jersey on your back. Don't you ever fucking do that with me.
So time out. Is this one wasn't designed? Because this one did look designed. Most of the time when you do it, you're doing it out of nowhere on your own.
No, if it was designed, I think he would have been more ready for it. I kind of just fucking threw it on him.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna lie. The ball hitting the ground kind of.
It helped.
It did. Ironically, it did help a little bit.
It threw the safety off, or the corner.
The corner, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that is the safety. He was playing that.
2 invert or whatever it is.
Yeah. So if you're going to do dumb shit, don't do real dumb shit. It's golden rule that I grew up with. If you're going to be stupid, don't be real stupid. So
there we go.
Just got to, contain the stupidity and just be great.
That's Travis Kelceism.
Just be great. Get the ball, get it north. Fortunate that we got in the field goal range there, and I didn't cough the ball up to the Raiders, man.
Maybe the play of the game. The Chiefs are up 17-13 in the third. Raiders have the ball on the 3-yard line, and we're denied. That's right. Big time goal line stand. The Raiders went for it on 4th down. Tershawn Wharton sacks Gardner Minshew for a turnover on downs. Yeah, was the goal line stand a play of the game? That was at a point
100%. It got me
right?
fired. It got me fired up, man. I was out there screaming and hollering, and you could hear how many Chiefs fans were in the Allegiant Stadium too, man. That place absolutely erupted when they got the 4th down stand because we had just had a big turnover, and backed up turnovers typically end in points. And when you can steal the ball back with a team trying to go for it on 4th down, man, it's just electric. You get so much momentum, and I'm pretty sure after that we drove the ball all the way down and found a way to at least get some points.
Yeah,
a 19-play field goal drive. Jesus.
Oh wow, that's a long drive for just a field goal. But 10 minutes of clock, you guys freaking really got after it. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything more electric than a goal line stand. It is just like pure adrenaline when that 4th down doesn't work out.
Oh yeah.
We also got a great post from Drew Tranquil after the game.
Trank?
Yeah, he wasn't having any of this nonsense. Drew Tranquil said, Kermit and the boys vibing out in Arrowhead West. There we go. So Allegiant Stadium is now Arrowhead West, according to Drew Tranquil. Love that. Was the Chiefs defense more fired up than usual to play the Raiders with all of the chatter that was going on?
I don't think it really takes
and leading up to the season.
I don't think it really takes chatter for everybody to get fired up for a division rivalry. You know, I think everybody knows what's at stake, and everybody wants to, you know, rise to the occasion and really make their statement. All the Kermit stuff that happened between the Raiders and them saying that they had the formula to stop Pat Mahomes. I think that was just you know, icing on the cake of motivation to really go out there and show them that they didn't have that formula. You know. And we got to go out there and prove it again. We got to prove it again when we play them down the road here after Thanksgiving. And I know they'll be ready because we were out there. We were in a bar fight for 4 quarters there. And we were fortunate enough to get that goal line stand, milk a lot of the clock, put some more points up on the board, get a 2-score lead. But that team fights, man. Like I said, Coach Pierce, he's got those guys flying around, playing tough football, man. And Max Crosby is a fucking dog, man. He is.
Yes, he is.
I can't get my fucking hands on him. I got to be better in the run game against him. Yeah, and he does a great job of just being, you know, wrecking havoc, man.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys where you talk shit like you hate him during the game, and then afterwards it's nothing but love, man. I got so much respect for him and how he carries himself and how he stands on being the face of that franchise and doesn't, you know, shy away from anything. You know, he loves the Raiders organization. You can see that, and he just wants to win, man.
Chiefs defense also just added a new weapon. Patriots former linebacker Josh Uche.
Yes, sir.
Had 11 and a half sacks in 2022. He's an athlete, man.
Sure
he's like typical like Patriots backer that can kind of do a little bit of everything. So those are always good pieces, especially
athletic as hell, man.
My man Spags. He likes pieces like that.
Yep.
Guys that you can do all sorts of fun stuff with. That's always fun. Trav, you caught up with the Raiders rookie tight end Brock Bowers after the game.
Yeah.
Do you typically ask for jerseys, or were you just getting into the National Tight End Day season?
You know, I always try and, you know, reach out to the rookies or at least the young guys getting into the league. I think Brock is obviously he's leading all tight ends in I think receptions and catch and receiving yards. I'm not sure about receptions. I know he definitely has the yards right now, and 500 plus yards through 7-8 games for him as a rookie. I mean, that's damn good right there. So he's got a lot of promise to be, you know, a staple at the tight end position for a long, long time, it being his rookie year. And he came into the league so young, only playing 3 years at Georgia. And watching him play, man, he's got a smooth game. You know, he's out there running similar routes to what I was kind of running earlier on in my career. And I just always want to make sure I look out for the young tight ends in the league and let them know they got my support, man.
Absolutely. Well, we got some LeBron stats. Travis now has the second longest active streak of games with at least one reception at 165 games behind only
D-Hop.
His new teammate, DeAndre Hopkins. That's right,
Yep.
with 169.
Yeah.
We guys talked about this. You guys both aware that
we both know that we were drafted the same year. Obviously, he was drafted to Houston. I was the third rounder to Kansas City, and it's just been cool to see how accountable he's been everywhere, every, you know, organization, every offense he's been in. He's been the vocal point, and I just can't wait to see how his role in this offense keeps progressing. But no, we haven't talked about this, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't give a damn about it.
Yeah.
I don't think either one of us are thinking about the streaks. We just go out there and we just ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you just kind of go out there and play, right? Mahomes became the fastest quarterback to 30,000 career passing yards and threw his 52nd regular season touchdown to none other than Travis Kelce. That's right, moving the quarterback tight end duo into third place in NFL history in that category. That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rivers and Gates
Antonio
have
Gates?
like 119.
Yeah, you're never catching them.
Fuck, are you kidding me? They played like 15, 16 years together. And Gronk and Brady, they played 13 years together and had, I think, 100 as well, with him going down to Tampa and having a bunch of tutties there outside of the unbelievable career they had in New England. So yeah, that's probably not going to get touched. So I'll take bronze medal in that. I'll take a bronze medal in that. That's fun. Next week, the Chiefs are at home versus the Bucks on Monday Night Football. Jason,
Hey-yo.
you're in KC again, dog.
Can't wait.
What's up? You were tailgating with the people. You were one with the people, the Chiefs Kingdom,
I was.
as well as the Saints fan
Yep.
base.
True.
Do you have any fun stuff you're getting into yet, or do you not know yet?
I don't really know yet. I think we'll find out. I mean, we haven't talked about it too much as a Monday Night Football team. I'm going to go out and, we'll see what we get into. I think listen, I love going to KC, love getting to watch Trav play. So not only do I get to work the first half, but I'll be able to hang out and see a bunch of friends and family and familiar faces in the second half and catch up with you after the game. So it's always fun when I get to come to Kansas City and watch Trav play.
Kansas City.
Hey, yo.
Well, the Bucs are putting up points on offense, so need a big week in terms of prep this week, so we can get on the same page and make sure that we put up some tutties for our defense, man. But that's enough about the Chiefs. Let's get to the rest of the biggest stories coming out of Week 8 in the NFL as we start with the Eagles.
Hey,
Eagles 37, Bengals 17. God damn, they put up 37 on the Bengals.
Yeah, buddy.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds, baby. Jason, initial thoughts on the game?
I thought this is the best game the Eagles have played collectively in a long time. I mean, they were good on both sides of the ball. The defense played well. Offense, probably their most complete game they've played, this season, I'd say.
Yeah.
And the Bengals, I know that their record indicates that they're not very good.
Dude, that team
they've been in every single
game.
These guys have been, very close in all of them. So to be able to come out on top like this against a team that has played pretty much everybody tight in Cincinnati, thought it was a very impressive game. And I think in particular, Jalen Hurts played his ass off, man. He was on point. He was dialed in. He was making smart decisions. The offense was in rhythm. And that's the big thing. Like, ever since AJ went down before Tampa, it's felt like the offense has been a little bit like not disconnected, but, just very spotty. And it hasn't really been able to find that cohesiveness, that timing. And they had it this past week against the Bengals. So it was fun to watch.
Well, despite not scoring in the first quarter yet again, they still put up 37 points.
It was close. They got a field goal like right after the first quarter ended, I believe. But
that's still, though, man, that's insane that you don't score for a quarter and you still put up 37 points.
Correct.
The Eagles do remain the
best
only
second
NFL
half offense
team
in the NFL, I believe.
Yeah, right now. That's a good half
close.
to turn it on, baby. They remain the only NFL team scoreless in the first quarter, partly due to a Bengals 10-minute opening drive, which is also that's pretty. It was
an impressive opening
starting
drive.
Ice cold, just waiting for the ball to get back in your hands or get the ball for the first time. Jalen finished with 236 yards with 1 touchdown, 3 rushing TDs.
That's right. Some tush pushes in there, baby.
No interceptions, which is always a big thing. Turnovers will kill you. One of the most electric plays of the game came towards the end of the third quarter, though. Jalen connected with Devontae Smith.
Yeah, buddy.
That's right. Skinny Batman for a 45-yard TD. And you just got to love it when Skinny Batman comes down with the play because he's just one of the best teammates you can have, man. You could tell the guy just does it right, man.
He added something to the swear jar at the end of this play. Yeah, buddy.
Yes, you do. You do fucking do that.
Oh, yeah.
You do fucking do this, man.
Jar. Yeah.
He lost his chain.
Looks like it.
He still doesn't give a fuck.
It's the least
you know
of his
why he doesn't
worries.
give a fuck? Because he fucking does this.
Yeah.
Just call it, baby.
I'm getting fucking fired up just watching it.
Just fired me up right there.
Hey,
God.
he ain't lying. He does it.
He does do it. He does it very well, too. Glad to see him back in the end zone yet again. Saquon finished with 108 yards himself, topped 100 scrimmage yards for the 6th time in 7 games with the Eagles. The guy's having a fucking unbelievable season, man. If I got any notes for the Eagles, I'd say get Saquon the ball.
Keep giving him the ball. Not bad.
The Eagles also scored on 5 of their second half possessions. Like you said, they're one of the best teams in the NFL in the second half. That is always a good time to turn it on. Jason, what do you think has caused this offense to suddenly start, having that click, having that, rhythm and finding points?
I don't know. I mean, they've had a lot of obviously there've been injuries. AJ and Smitty were out at a certain point, and then I think it just felt like it took a little bit to get that rhythm back. It felt like they got to a little bit more play action this week, and it just felt like they were on it. Everybody was on it this week, and the timing was there. The cohesiveness was there. I felt like the plan all went together. It just felt in every phase, from the players to the coaches, everybody was really on one this game. And that's one of the reasons it's so hard in football, is like it only takes a little bit to be off. Even when you got the players that the Eagles have, even when you got the guy like Jalen Hurts back there.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is something that they can build on. They can build on this confidence, this cohesion, and keep it moving forward, because it's fun to watch, man. When the Eagles are on, when AJ Brown is on, it is a fun offense to watch, for dang sure.
Damn straight. Well, let's talk a little Eagles defense, because holding that high-powered Bengals offense to only 17 points, I mean, that's damn good. So maybe the biggest upgrade since September has been the play of the Eagles secondary.
Yes, sir.
Burrow was 1 for 2 for 13 yards, targeting rookie DB Quinyon Mitchell.
It's pretty good.
Cooper DeJean has allowed 5 receptions on 8 targets for just 25 yards. Since becoming the starting slot cornerback, also known as the nickel, in Philadelphia in Week 6.
Both of these rookies have been playing lights out. Quinyon Mitchell has been up to the task against everybody this year. It's really been impressive to watch his ascent as a young player. And then Coop started getting the start a couple weeks ago, as you just said, in Week 6. The defense is just playing more aggressive, and it's a lot of fun to watch right now. They've really had 2 subpar games when you think about it, against the Saints and Tampa Bay, Atlanta and Tampa Bay. Sorry, they played lights out against the Saints. In Atlanta, for 2 different reasons. I mean, Atlanta, they just could not stop that outside zone runs to the weak side, and they finally have got that figured out. And then in Tampa, it just felt like everything was so off and very passive in terms of what they were giving underneath. Now, Tampa Bay has some great players. I mean, Mike Evans, you want to give those guys some cushion, so I get it, but they have answered the bell by being much more aggressive. In particular, there was a great play by Cooper DeJean on a 4th down where Chase was going in motion, and he even said, the moment he kind of saw Chase go in motion, he had an idea that they were going to try and get him the ball on something quick. And sure enough, they try to throw it out to Chase in the flat, now.
Yeah. I mean, there's one of those motions where you go back and forth. And I mean, that's what you do on those kind of motions, is you try and get the ball quick to him. Yep. Heads up play by the rookie. And right. Sorry for saying your last name DeJean instead of DeJean.
I think that's it.
I mean, it makes sense. That's how it's spelled. Jason, you got any final thoughts on the game? Are the Eagles?
I think they're a new team because they're continuing to get better.
Nice.
And continuing to evolve as the season's going.
Nice.
We've known this. We've known that the Eagles have great players. Have they been the best team every single week? No, because this is a process of getting better each and every week. The defense has shown that. They're being more aggressive in the secondary. The defensive line has really stepped up. On offense, Jalen Hurts played his best game of the year, in part because all the weapons are there. The offensive line made him feel really comfortable. Him and the coaches continue to get on the same page, especially with new play caller Kellen Moore. And he just felt comfortable back there. You could tell.
Yeah.
As long as that continues to trend in that way, you're going to see a great team from Philadelphia, because they have the talent. They have great coaches and great scheming. This is awesome to see. This is what I think everybody expected to see out of Philadelphia going into the season.
Yeah, this is the standard.
They got a big game this next week in Jacksonville. Little
yes,
Doug P.
Do. Ooh,
yeah,
Dougie
baby.
P.
That's right.
The Jags are better than their 2-6 record. We all know that. Dougie P can scheme some stuff up pretty damn good, but they also have 4 of those 6 losses by less than 1 score.
Yeah,
so
they're another team that's been close in most of these games. Their record could very easily be different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a big game this week.
Well, we got a few LeBron stats of the game. Jalen Hurts is the first quarterback in NFL history to have 3 or more games with 3+ rushing touchdowns. Yay.
There we go, Jalen.
There we go. Identical twins Chase and Sidney Brown faced off for the first time in the NFL, and also made history as the first Canadian identical twins to go head-to-head in the NFL. Nice. Attaboy, eh?
There we go,
eh? Huh? The twins facing off, eh?
Hey.
All right, eh? All right, now let's keep it moving to the Week 8 roundup. We had a bunch of great games and a bunch of big-time matchups. Let's get into a few of those and talk about a few before we get to Niecy Nash-Betts. And the fun interview talking about some Grotesquerie and some Reno 911. Starting with the Monday Night Football game.
Yeah, a little Monday night action. Obviously, I was talking about it last night. I think everybody was talking about it on Twitter. The George Pickens catch or not catch.
Dude, insane.
Yeah, I think everybody's been very quick to point out he needs both feet down, not just 2 feet. And I got to admit, I didn't know what the ruling was. Like, he clearly got 2 steps down.
Yeah.
Right?
Here it is for everybody that didn't see it.
Gets pushed, and then somehow the left never touches.
Yeah. So the right foot hits twice. The left one, because he got hit the way he did, never catches the ground, which I'm
solid
not
play
gonna lie.
by the defender. I mean,
hell of a fucking play. And that's why you finish the play. Even if the guy's got it in his hands, that's why you finish the play like that, man.
I said this last night.
This is a great point. Go ahead.
Yeah, every once in a while, there's a catch made that makes everybody reevaluate what a catch is. Like there's the Des Bryant one that happened in the playoff game.
Oh, there's so many.
Where it's just like, I think to everybody watching, this so much obviously should have been a catch. He catches it midway in the end zone, and they rule him out of bounds. And I get it. By rule, it does say both feet. You need the right and the left. I understand that is the rule. I just think that there's – see, I go back and forth on this, though, too. Like, by this rule, somebody could catch the ball in the middle of the field and hop on one leg till they get out of bounds, and he's out of bounds. Like, no, I mean, come on, guys.
That's not a catch.
But we've seen how much changing every time they add an addendum to any of these rules.
Addendum, nice.
Every time they add like this little like, oh, it's then this or then this, it feels like it becomes harder in some ways to gauge what a catch is.
Yeah.
So maybe we shouldn't change it. We just know that everyone knows that's a catch, just not by the NFL rules.
Yeah.
Like hell of a play by George Pickens.
Yeah.
And I feel like in some ways, I feel like they should add an addendum and say like, hey, if you hop twice on the same leg, like clearly 2 separate steps, that should be in bounds. But at the same time,
there should be a good judgment clause, and there should be somebody in New York saying, yes, I override that. That was a touchdown. I know the rules might not say it, but we just don't have enough leeway to like create rules for every single like situation. It's just like, or maybe they change this and they put it in there. Like if you hop twice and have a football play or have the possession and that counts as 2 feet, like 1 foot and an elbow, 1 foot and a knee, all these other but I guess 2 feet of the same foot is not a catch.
I mean, the problem is if they change it, it just leads to like more discrepancy. Like there's going to be one where like a guy's going to like step and then toe drag the same foot. And then people are going to be like, that's 2 feet. And it's like, dude, this was like 2 very distinct steps. He caught it 5 yards inbounds when he first like got it on his hands.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with changing.
Damn, it's tough. It's tough.
To me, I mean, I don't know how you can be out of bounds the way
it was a mind-blowing play. I remember seeing it just watching.
When they first said like his
I've
left foot never touched,
like
I was like, what? How is that possible with where he caught it at? And then it's like, okay. But I guess the easy way to say it is like, hey, drag your foot. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Straighten that left foot out.
Don't even put it in the ref's hands, yeah.
Either way, hell of a play by George Pickens.
And a hell of a play by the DB.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. National Tight End Day, or as I like to call it, Sunday. Travis, tight ends across the league celebrated Travis's favorite holiday by setting all sorts of records. That's right. There were 16 total touchdowns, the most tight end touchdowns ever on National Tight Ends Day.
This is why it was National Tight Ends Day.
I mean, that's a brilliant idea by tight ends. Hey, let's create a national tight end so all our coaches scheme up touchdown plays for the tight ends.
Shout out to George Kittle, man.
Brilliant.
George Kittle thing right there. He came up with that one. It was brilliant.
There was also 177 total catches on National Tight End Day, the most ever on National Tight End Day. Some highlights. I think everybody saw 49ers. George Kittle had a huge touchdown play.
George
was rolling. He had a nice day. 6 catches for 128. Man. Kyle Shanahan was
another tutty, man.
Kyle Shanahan was definitely celebrating National Tight End Day. Bucks tight end Cade Otton. That's right. With
Cade.
With their
Cade's
two big
he's having a
receivers.
sneaky solid year this year, man.
That's right. With
two
Godwin
receivers
and Evans
down.
out.
Yeah. He's becoming the old reliable with no gloves, baby. 2 tutties.
Dude, I don't know why I don't like when guys don't wear gloves.
It's just
not like I have, like, listen, to each your own, but it's just like, why would you put yourself at a disadvantage? I don't understand. Like, it's so much better wearing gloves. So why do you not wear gloves? Like, what are you proving?
whatever floats your boat finds the lost remote, baby.
Is it just to be like, I'm tough? Like, there's no way you're better at catching without gloves.
I don't think Cade's trying to prove something like he's tough. I just think he doesn't like gloves.
That makes no sense to me. It is like so much easier to catch in gloves.
Maybe it's not for him.
There's no chance. I'm not buying it. Like when I see D tackle, like Vita Vea would never wear gloves. I'm like, do you just love fucking your fingers up? Just put some gloves on, man. It's gonna feel way better.
What's fucking his fingers up?
Have you ever not worn a glove and tried to block? My right hand, I couldn't wear a glove on because I need to snap the ball. Yeah. Right. And I could not snap with a glove on. I wanted so bad to put a glove on this hand because it would always get cut up. It would always get bloodied. It would get bruised. And I just couldn't grab as good. Like the materials on hand that they make the gloves with.
So you couldn't grab as good with the glove on, but Cade Otton doesn't use
can.
gloves.
No, that's what I mean. I can grab as good with the glove. But because I wasn't allowed to wear it, I didn't get that mechanical advantage.
Wait, why weren't you allowed to wear it?
Well, I was allowed to, but I couldn't snap the ball with it. It like stuck to the ball too much.
So it is too sticky in times.
Yeah, it's great for catching, not for throwing sometimes. Yes, absolutely.
Well,
I will agree with that.
Quarterbacks use it all the time. Peyton Manning was he's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah, they use it. Yeah. Well, I couldn't do it with the snapping, but this has nothing to do. There is absolutely nobody who cannot catch a ball better with those rubber, basically stick-em gloves on. Like, I don't believe that one bit.
Some guys just got good sticky hands, man. No, you don't see Cade out here dropping the ball. Guy had 9 catches.
I don't want to make this about Cade. I just think it's dumb when people don't take advantage of all of the modern day advantages to be better.
The legendary career he had.
Dallas Clark was a phenomenal receiver, and he would have been 10 times better if he could catch
phenomenal tight end.
Whatever. I was saying, sorry. He would have been 10 times better if he could have had gloves on. Yeah, he would have been catching it like
10 times better.
He would have been like Odell Beckham. If he's catching the ball like that with no gloves, he would have been like,
you're crazy.
He would have been out there plucking apples.
You're crazy, dude.
Dude, I'm not buying this. It is stupid not to wear gloves.
It's not. Do tight ends just spend all week begging OCs for touches? No, I haven't talked to my offensive coordinator about touches just because it's National Tight End Day.
You should just find like a different holiday or birthday or
every single
anything.
Week.
Tom, you know it's my birthday.
You know it's National 87 Day?
Yeah.
Did you know it's National I Shaved My Mustache Day? Did you know it's National Hairy Chest Day? Just keep coming up with them every single week.
Up with them,
Washington, Hail Mary. Let's get into a few other games, man. Maybe the play of the year so far. The Commanders went down 15-12. 2 seconds left on the clock. Jaden Daniels scrambles around for a little bit and then just absolutely heaves a 66-yard pass. And when I say he threw that thing from about the 35-yard line, he threw it from about his own 35-yard line. It was absolutely electric. It counted as a 52-yard Hail Mary, but let's see this pass to Noah Brown. Yep, create. Let everybody get down there. Nice, move around. O-line's doing a great job. Shout out to Nicky Allegretti, Andrew Wiley. And then the heave. Yeah. You got to have a tip man. You got to have the tip man, and then the guy in the front and the guy in the back. It's perfectly executed by the gang over there. Kingsbury does a great job of making sure his guys know what to do in a situation like that, and you got great players making big time plays towards the end. I mean, the Bears thought they had that thing finished.
Yeah,
they went up 15-12 with a few seconds left, and somehow they got into range to throw a fucking Hail Mary, man.
Somehow.
Well, I mean, the first play
That's
is
what I'm saying. They didn't know somehow about it. They were playing 50 yards off, playing Hail Mary on the play before. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's tough. You got
to know, bro, when they're on the 30-yard line, they're not throwing a Hail Mary. If they're going to do anything, they're going to run like a gadget play to try and, like, it's either sideline or you're running like the last play that you have, which is like a bunch of laterals, right? Like nobody's throwing the Hail Mary from the 30.
Maybe.
I mean, you can, but doesn't usually happen.
Right.
So it was surprising. I mean, they basically gave them 15 free yards to where now
and
they
that
are
put
in
him
Hail Mary territory.
That's tough.
They got guys talking trash. I mean, Stevenson owned it, but
yeah, this one sucks, man. You got fans pointing at the play, telling them that there's a play going on while he's taunting them.
It got snapped.
This is tough, man. This is tough. You don't really want to be doing that before the game's over with, let alone while there could be a play being ran. But obviously, it's magnified because he's the one that tipped the ball. Fuck.
Not only did he tip it, but and Trav, I'll ask you this because you are the jumper on the Chiefs' defensive Hail Mary.
Not all the time, but yeah, there's a situation where I've gone back there. Yeah, for sure.
Not only was he celebrating, which I mean, that alone, I feel like, and he's already announced that he fucked up. He knows he fucked up.
Yeah.
But then he also, when he jumped, he like swats up at the ball. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that either. Like everybody knows, like, do not hit that ball up.
You kind of want to stay behind.
I know it's harder.
Trajectory.
We're acting like it's easier said than this is.
You're trying to high point it. You're trying to get it deflected so it's not just like a straight catch.
Yeah.
But you really want to spike that thing down. You want a volleyball hit that thing down. Two hands spiked down is like the big, because you get more surface area on the hand to hit it. Get more control of it. And I like to stay behind the ball and come at it.
Right.
So you see how he's coming down the line of scrimmage,
he
or
was
down
coming
the goal line,
sideways because he was kind of late to it. He wasn't even supposed to be the jumper. He was supposed to be the guy in the back.
Everybody's got to try and make a play on the ball if they can.
For sure. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
You don't know. I don't know what their defensive rules were on this. Somebody was definitely supposed to be.
They came out and said he was supposed to be on Noah Brown. He was supposed to be on the guy in the back. But either way, like you said, even the guy in the back can make a play on the ball if he has the opportunity, right? Like everybody's got free reign for that.
You got to have somebody on there.
You ain't supposed to tip it up.
Yeah. I like to stay behind it. I like to stay behind the ball and be able to run forward at it. That way I can meet the angle better.
Yeah, try and knock it down.
Yeah. Either way, though, you got to try and deflect that thing down by if possible, by all means. And he couldn't get a good hit on it, man. And it's just a bunch of stuff that just sucks, man, because he's taking
a lot of
the
heat
right now. Yeah.
Right.
And he did the right thing by trying to
he owned up
let
to
everybody
it. I mean,
know.
That's all you can do. And I think Coach Eberflus is a great coach. I played against him when he was in Dallas a lot. And he used to give me him and Sean Lee and some of the backers they had. And I think he's a fantastic coach. This shouldn't have ever happened. I think if you make the right call in the first one and you play sideline, and I just don't think you get into this situation to begin with.
Yeah, moving on, though. Let's talk a little Browns football, baby. A little Believeland up there in the Lake Erie, baby.
Hey, yo.
Jameis leads Browns in an upset victory. Jameis Winston made his first start since 2002 and led the Browns to an incredible comeback win. Why do you think Jameis was able to come in and cook when the Browns had looked so bad on offense?
Well, first of all, they had a new play caller. Ken Dorsey was calling plays in this game. But I think also, like, Jameis came in and was Jameis. He had a bunch of turnover-worthy plays, and he had a bunch of highlight throws. Like, this is who Jameis has been his whole career. Like, at times, Jameis can make magic happen.
This is true. Come on
this
now.
dude has every game he plays, it's going to be an electric play, either good or bad, and it is going to be the best soundbite of all time after the game. And he's never changed, and he still isn't changing. He knows a white boy from Detroit, and like, bro, this was the quintessential Jameis game. He played great. He had a lot of unbelievable plays. He also had a couple plays that probably could have been turnovers that got dropped. Like, he's going to put points up. He's going to find a way to put points on the board. It's going to be a high-scoring game when Jameis is involved for both teams, usually. I'm not trying to be like, I absolutely love watching Jameis.
You already know. We're big fans of Jay Winston, man.
Yeah.
Most importantly, we got some more iconic quotes from Jameis, like you just mentioned, the guy up in the white boy from Detroit.
I love that he then followed it up with named Eminem. Like, everybody knows when you said, a white boy in Detroit, who you're referencing.
There's a white boy from Detroit that I really admired named Eminem. He said, you only get one shot. do not miss your chance to blow. This is opportunity lasts once in a lifetime. I mean, it's great. That was his quote after the game. Before the game, though, he's in the huddle trying to get everyone fired up and ready for the game. And he says, every one of us has here we go.
Once in a lifetime. And with those opportunities, we have to make the most of it. Every one of us have an individual responsibility to go out there and fight for each other. Represent the names on your back, represents the names that's on your helmet. Well, we don't got no big hat. So represent the names, all right? One play at a time, all right? Together.
He's so good. He's genuinely himself, man.
Well, that's why it's good, because so many times when people are doing either the sound bites after the game or the motivational speeches, they're just latching on to like cliches, and it ends up being like nothing exciting, and everybody's just sitting there like, oh my gosh, will you shut up so we can go in there and freaking get dressed for this freaking game already?
If you got the right one doing it, though.
For sure. And Jameis is the right one. I would be as close to possible every time he's doing it, because I'm like, I want to hear what this dude's about to say, because it is going to be electric and fucking hilarious. I need to hear exactly what this dude's about to say at all times.
Coach quote of the week. Sean Payton had a brutally honest quote about the Panthers. In quotes, that's not a good offense we played. It's just the truth. We expected that. We're going to see a lot better teams.
Well,
Sean Payton has always kept it. He's always
Sean Payton
spoke
don't
his
give
mind.
a fuck anymore.
He's always spoke his mind. Yeah, he had quite the words to say about Nathaniel Hatchett, I think his name was.
He kind of walked that one back. He knew he kind of went a little bit too hard. He walked it back a little bit last year, but
because he took some
everybody
heat.
was giving him shit for it.
But he still spoke his mind. Panthers cornerback J.C. Horn also confronted Sean Payton after the game, letting him know they didn't appreciate Denver running up the score. Interesting. The Broncos ran a fake field goal and a trick play on 4th and 2 while up 20s.
I mean, it's fucking hilarious. That's what that is.
That's fucked. What does he have against the Panthers?
Who knows? It's just working on plays, I guess. I don't know.
Just got to get it on film. Keep everybody honest on,
we're building
on
confidence
special
right
teams.
Now. We're building confidence.
Fuck it, man. Yeah. All right.
Dude, listen, pretty shitty, but at the same time, like, dude, this is the NFL. I don't want to hear nobody getting salty about running up the score.
This is, man. It's the NFL,
When
brother.
you're getting paid to do this, you don't got no right to be complaining about that.
I hear you on that, man. You just got to step up, man. Stop the fake.
Why are you guys trying? We're literally, it's our job.
All right. And that does it for our Week 8 Bold Topics, brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express. Let's talk a little Jason out of the house.
Hey. All righty, out of the house. Moving on. Let's get out of the house and talk a little Monday Night Football.
Hey-o.
Out of the House is brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar. Tackle game day with the irresistible taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Might want to try it and decide for yourself.
Yeah, why don't you tell us?
All righty.
Jason got out of the house yet again. Man, you keep doing this every Monday, don't you?
It's my job. Yes, sir. I have to leave the house.
In
Contractually
Three
obligated.
Rivers. The Three Rivers.
Yes.
How about that, man? You were down on the rivers hanging
We were
out.
on the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. The fans made it fun. Steelers, I mean, dude, they were into it. Scott Van Pelt pointed out to me something like every team wears their jerseys to games, but in particular, like Steelers, it is like everybody. Nobody is in that stadium that's a Steelers fan without a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's like that is the place you wear
jerseys.
jerseys.
Sea of black and yellow.
Yeah. It's a crazy place to play in. That's for damn sure. And we get to go out there in Christmas while everybody's all fired up, getting presents and shit. Jason, you were waving around the terrible towel, though. I don't know how the Birds fans appreciated this, but
Hey, man, this is a gift from my man Worldwide West.
oh yeah. I forgot
you
you're on like a world tour getting gifts from everybody. This is cool.
That's right. I'm getting all sorts of good gifts, knickknacks. This towel in particular has been to 17 different stadiums, Wes said.
Nice.
Dude, how about that? He's been taking it everywhere. He said if you drop it, the rule is you got to kiss it.
Rules are rules.
Since this thing's been to 17 stadiums, I'm going to try.
Never
and
washed?
avoid. It's got some fade to it, but I don't know if that's a sun fade or if that's faded from
Drying
getting washed. Don't know.
Yeah.
Can't tell you.
Very interesting. Experience any cool Steelers fan traditions?
The boat stuff is pretty dope. There was a guy that was like a flying Troy Polamalu is what he said. They get on these like boards and they go out there.
Yeah, that's
They got that. The terrible towel tradition and like some of the lore behind that and having to kiss it if you drop it, I think is pretty cool. Outside of that, we got to hang out with the Coast Guard. Got to sit in front of a 50 cal gun on the front of those things, which I'm like, dude, you want to like, I was like, man, this thing can do some damage here.
Dude.
I know you guys aren't doing any damage, but it's good to know that these guys got these things in case we need those things.
You ever shot one of those things?
What they had on it?
Yeah.
A 50 cal machine gun? No, I have not shot a 50 cal machine gun.
You haven't done that? You need to.
When have you done it at?
Nevada, Viva Las Vegas, baby. Where you can do fucking anything. And I got on the top of an old Jeep and they had some bowling pins sitting like about a fucking quarter mile, half a mile down there. And I just like,
yeah.
Oh my fucking God, this is amazing. It was electric, dude. I loved every second. I'd do it again. We need to get this shit done. Jason, you were in a Peaky Blinders outfit.
I don't know that this is necessarily peaky.
I'm telling you, dude, you pop up on that screen, nobody knows what the fuck you're about to show up looking like. And it's impressive to me. I mean, you don't always, pull off the dapper look like this, man. You got your old Englishman hat and that corduroy jacket, man. You look, I mean, that thing is sweet, dude.
The
looking
corduroy
like a smooth
suit was
operator
nice.
up there, dude.
The corduroy suit was real nice. And the last game we were at in Buffalo, it was windy. And I was like, dude, I got to have something thicker. I got to have some thicker material. We're out here.
Nice little smoker's jacket
at
or
night
something,
in fall. So the corduroy definitely was way warmer. And then the hat just kept the heat in nicely.
Nice. Well, we can't pass by you rocking the old 2-5. That's right. Ryan Clark's old jersey.
That's right.
Down by the water,
baby.
man, showing some love to a legendary Steeler. And your what would you call him? Your new teammate.
My desk mate.
Your desk mate. Nice.
I like
your
teammate better.
Your new desk mate. Well, I guess it isn't new anymore. It's week 8. ESPN tweeted out, in quotes, some people would say you are a snack, especially in that outfit. I guess that's what SVP said.
Well, that's what this woman was wearing.
Oh, is that? Oh, nice.
I'm just here for Jason Kelsey and snacks.
Oh, nice. And he was mentioning
he
how
followed it up with some people would say you are a snack, especially in that outfit.
Yeah, you are, you dapper son of a buck.
And then somebody else, I think it might have been Scott or maybe it was Marcus, said, good thing Kylie's not here.
I mean, everybody's just showing love to Jay Kels up there, man.
Well, it was fun. Pittsburgh was awesome. The fans were into it. The terrible towel was electric, waving that thing around and seeing everybody else wave it around. It's like a call and response. Pretty dope. The Yinzers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just kind of accumulating knickknacks.
I respect it, man. You get all those trinkets.
I got my chicken wing necklace.
That's a Mama Kelsey move right there.
That is a mama. Dude, every time she would go on a convention, she would come back with a million pens.
Just a bag of shit.
Yeah.
Just slinkies and fucking bouncy balls and fucking light up pens and fucking, dude, you name it, dude. We used to be like, God damn, is this Christmas? All these little stocking stuffers, mama. That shit's the best.
Good. All right, and that does it for Out of the House, brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar.
All right, now it's officially time to bring on our guest. That's right. We are not professional at all, so we're just going to have a fun convo with you, all right? You want to make sure that you knew ahead of time that this is amateur hour over here.
Okay, let's get into it.
So very similar to my acting ability. But all right, here we go.
Can I just say something?
Please.
Of course.
Travis, I'm so glad that you texted me and told me you had a new phone number because I've been texting your number, trying to just gassing you up, telling you did so good. I was asking you like, what did your teammates, what your people say? Like, how you feeling about it? Did you watch it? And you know what I got? Crickets.
Crickets? No.
I said, I know you ain't got brand new.
Oh, no, not me. I did have to switch it up, though.
Did you see how I shook my neck around when I said it? Because that's what I meant. I know you didn't get brand new.
Not me. You know me better than that. It was getting crazy. I was finally in a show with someone as amazing as you. I had everybody hitting me up, blowing me up. I had to switch it up on them, man. No, I'm sorry about that. You already know. And I'll tell you what, I got clowned once I started talking about that banana hammock. Hey. Yeah,
So this is what I've been
that's Big Peter. Big Peter and the banana splitter.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite line.
What did your teammates think of it?
They're very interested in the dynamic on the show. Like everybody's kind of like mind blown on like what's really going on during the show. So that is kind of like taking like everybody's mind away from me as an actor. They're involved. They're
engulfed in the story.
Yeah, they're engulfed in the story now.
So
plot.
It's like, that's how you know it's good.
Yeah, exactly. And then during the character switch up, the look is where I started getting clown. There was
that mullet.
The mullet suited me in the show, but does not suit me outside of it. So
I know Chris Jones has said something about this show. I know Chris Jones.
You know what? Chris hasn't came up to me yet.
No,
and I hope he does though. I hope he does because 9-5 is hilarious, man. He's one of a kind.
I love it. I just want to say, I thought you did such a good job.
I appreciate that, Niecy.
I hope you're not one of those people who are afraid to watch yourself, because I want you to be proud of yourself. I really do.
I was definitely watching myself, but it's the same thing with like my view on football or really anything that I do, even like the the game show that I did on Amazon. I look at myself and I'm like, man, I could have did that better. I could have did this better. I could have did this better. And I just always have this mentality of like wanting to do things better than what I did on camera or what I've done in the past. And
but that's how you grow. That's how you grow. We all do that. We all look at it and say, oh, I should have made a different choice. So then the next time you get on camera, you're going to remember that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that was a question I wanted to ask you. When we watch ourselves on tape, I feel like every great football player kind of hates the way they play football. They're always trying to get better. Is it similar when like actresses or actors are like watching themselves on tape? Are they like, oh, I wish I would have done that? Yeah, it's similar, you're saying?
Some people do not watch themselves.
Really?
They absolutely are a place where they're like, I can't.
Okay.
I don't want to watch it. I walk away from it when it's done and I don't think about it. Not me. If I could watch every take back in the moment, I would, because I like to course correct and self-adjust in the moment. So what I do is I try to give slightly different reads every time so that they have something to work with in the edit.
Right.
You're so good at that. I remember the first scene we had, I was just sticking to the script. I was like word for word trying to just stick to the script. I wasn't trying to waste anybody's time. And you lightened the mood. You made it so comfortable as a professional. And I did see that you were looking at the takes and like you could see like you were processing how you were doing things. And it was so cool to see your professionalism and everything on set. But before we get to any more questions, we got to get the intro, Jason.
Yeah, I know. Well, we were having such a good conversation.
We got to get the intro.
What's the intro? What do we got to do?
I'm going to knock it out. We're going to go right back to what we were doing, but I'm going to do this intro real quick just to hype this up a little bit. All right. From Cal State University, she's a daytime and primetime Emmy award-winning actress. You know her from her work in Reno 911, Getting It On, Claws, Dahmer, and of course, alongside Travis in Grotesquerie. She is also our first non-relative female guest. Yes, that's right.
That is
Please
right.
welcome the wonderful Miss Niecy Nash.
Miss Niecy Nash-Betts in the house.
I should say Mrs. Niecy Nash-Betts, but
I love that. And I love that I'm the first woman who's a non-relative.
Oh, yeah. We had to get a real one. We were waiting for a real one to come available. We appreciate you jumping on with us. You already know we had so much fun shooting Grotesquerie. And it was something that I was so blown away by in terms of, we kind of mentioned it already, but your professionalism and just how you made set fun. Doing the TikToks, making everybody feel like they were a part of the team. You made it a team atmosphere, and that's where I really started to feel comfortable in doing everything. And I can't thank you enough for everything you've shown me and making everything so much fun.
Well, you know the thing of it is that the show is so dark. So I wanted to make sure that in the in-betweens, like we sitting around looking at dead bodies all day, or, and blood is on the ground. And you know what I mean? We in the hospital set all day. I wanted to make sure that I kept the crew up.
Oh, yeah.
So that we can still have fun at work. A lot of people go to work and do not have fun. And I'm like, no, I want everybody to feel like we're having a good time,
Oh, yeah. Well, you definitely did that. That's for sure.
Well, speaking of everybody on set, everyone wants to know what it was like working next to the diva that is Travis Kelce. How much did you have to hold his hand? He did fantastic. He really looks great. But I know that just like in football, it's only as good as the people around you in the supporting cast.
Ain't that the truth?
The other people that you're on set with. So, yeah, what was it like working with the Trav man on an acting set?
I'm going to say this. I've said this behind your back.
I love where you're prefacing this already.
So I'm going to say it to your face. Listen, you are probably the nicest and the greediest person I've ever met in my life.
Wow.
You are so greedy. And you bougie greedy.
Oh my goodness.
Have you ever met anybody that was bougie greedy? Ladies and gentlemen, right here. This man right here.
I like nice things.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's one thing to be like, oh, hey, and I seen you do this. Have somebody run out and give me a couple of burgers and, okay. But then somebody, I'm like, what's that you eating now? My chef prepared this for me. I'm like, what? Anytime he was not filming, he was eating. I told Travis, I said, hey, we got this scene. They're going to put food out. Maybe you don't want to eat a lot because whatever you do in the first take, you got to keep it up all day. He's like, but them meatballs look good. I'm like, right? But maybe, and now you 15 and 20 meatballs in. I'm like, now how you feel?
Like I need some more caffeine.
So good.
You are too funny for that.
Oh, that is great.
I was over. I was just trying to make sure I was, eating dietary. I had my diet. I had my nutrition stuff that I had to do in the off season. I'm making up a whole bunch of shit. I just wanted to go ahead. I was just hungry. Yeah, you already know Chef Koo in the house, baby. Hooking it up out there in California, man. That is too funny. That's so funny. You picked up on that.
No, but he was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to have on set, and I love that he didn't take himself too seriously. I even had our crew give him different things that he could do for when you do a field time. What is it when you make the point? You catch the ball.
Touchdown. Oh yeah, the touchdown. Yeah, the TikTok. You already know.
I'm calling field time from now on.
Field time.
Yeah, field time.
But I don't know sports that much, but I had people give him different ideas for dances he could do.
Oh yeah, I still got to hit a few of those. I haven't been in the end zone enough this year to hit them, but
he got in this week.
Your favorite one was a Lil' Kim.
The Lil' Kim. Hey. You killed that one. I still got to hit it. You already know it's coming up. Next touchdown I get, I'm hitting that one.
Is there like a etiquette when you're on set with somebody that like actors and actresses know? Did you have to really help him acclimate to like this world? Does that make sense?
Yes, I do. And one thing that I would say is like sometimes when you don't know everybody or you're new to a set, you kind of are unto yourself. He got the folk he come with, and it's like, no, come over here, come on, the water's fine.
Yeah.
We're going to run the words. And, what I wanted to also try to help you do, Trav, was to trust your gift. Like you're naturally charming. You got a little swag about yourself. Use all of those things and don't be married to the words.
Yeah. Because
we had the luxury of kind of moving the words around a little bit. So how they may feel better in your mouth. You can kind of switch them up a little bit. And I love that, he just leaned right in. He was like, okay, got it. Let me try this. Let me try that, and
well, you definitely made me feel comfortable.
It turned out great.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And the show really is so much fun. It really is so cool to like watch. It could be a part of something like that and see it kind of like just the final edits and it finally hit the TV. It is so cool to be a part of it. And I can't thank you and obviously Ryan and Courtney B and everybody involved. That shit was so much fun.
Do you know when we had the premiere? So Mama Kelsey came.
Uh-huh.
She was cute. She was cute as a butt. Had a little outfit on. I'm like, okay, girl. And so I was able to talk to her at the after party. And when I tell you she could not have been prouder of you. You know what I mean? And I'm a mom of 3. And, you know, sometimes you clap for your kids because you have to. You like, oh, okay, baby. Look at her. And then sometimes you like, no. The whole, what I like was watching your mama watch the audience.
No,
because when people were going up in the theater, she was looking around like, that's my baby.
Hey,
it was nice. It was nice.
Making Mama Kels proud is always one of my favorite things to do. I appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah.
If some of this was your guys' freedom of expression, was it Travis's choice to have the mullet with Ed Loughlin? What was that look about?
We had to switch it up, man.
You're Rico Suave 1 second, and then you look like you crawled out of a swamp in the next set.
And
I was like,
I loved it so much. Because all of the characters had a duality that we played, because part of it is in Lois's coma state, how she saw people. And then you got the real life when she wakes up.
Yeah, but we still don't even know. There might be another state. Niecy, I don't know what's happening in this show right now. I am so confused. I cannot wait for the finale.
That's so good.
Let me help you. I'll give you a little bit.
Can I give you my theory?
Go. Do it.
Let's hear this.
My theory, and this was my first thought, was this gives me this, it feels like we're in like a mental hospital. That was my first thought when I saw the show. Then I'm like, okay, now Lois is in the coma. Maybe, and then that got revealed, and that came out of nowhere. I didn't know you would be in a coma too. There was a lot of signs, though. Reddit was all over the place saying she's in a coma. Like, where are you guys
you're just reading comments. This guy,
I did. But the first one though, I was like, this feels like for some reason it felt like it was in a mental hospital. Now I'm back into that. I feel like Lois and some of these characters are in some type of institution. I don't really know what's happening, but that's kind of my theory. So it's not fully put together.
Oh my God, Jason. Can I tell you right now, you are so wrong.
Stupid.
Trav has been telling me I'm way off the whole time.
I've been trying to tell this guy. He doesn't have a fucking clue.
All right.
He's just so stubborn in his ways. He's just like, I know. I
was like, maybe Lois and Merritt are the same person. Yeah. And maybe I'm like trying, like, I don't know.
You reaching. All right.
He's
in his own head.
Yeah.
Pump the brakes, brother.
All right. I will pump the brakes. Okay. You said you could help me. Help me out.
Okay. So the beginning of the series, Lois is in a coma. By the time, and this is everything that's happening in her mind. By the time you get to episode 7,
yes,
that's the reveal.
Right.
She was really in a coma. All of those other episodes, now she's awake, and this is her waking life. Yeah. The problem in her waking life is that somebody started to recreate the murders that were in her dreams.
Right. So you could hear the doctor, and you could hear people talking when you were in the coma, and that was impacting. So who
is the person who is really committing these murders based on her dreams?
I know.
I know you don't know. I just heard your theory.
Yeah, I'm way off.
It's such a fun story to be a part of, though. I'm assuming Ryan came to you with this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's just talk about that for a little bit. How, like, you've been in a few other Ryan Murphy projects, correct?
Yes, I did. Scream Queens. I did Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
Yep.
And one other thing that we did a pilot for that never got picked up, and I was in his very first series called Popular as a guest star. Yeah, so we've worked together a couple times.
Nice. You guys have such a fun relationship. How has that been, like, growing, especially winning all these Emmys together and just taking over the TV world?
You know, it's so important to me for people that I care about, I consider I have a friendship, I love, that I do good work for them.
Mm-hmm.
I never want to phone it in and rest on the relationship I have with somebody to be like, oh, you know, I could just do whatever. So it's so important for me to get it right, especially for people that I love. And then the awards are just the icing on the cake.
That's awesome. Well, it's fun as hell working with Ryan. And it sounds like you got another one. Are we allowed to say you got another one in the works?
Because I got another one in the works tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm doing Ryan's new series. It's called All's Fair. It's about a all-female law firm led by Kim Kardashian, Naomi Watts, Glenn Close, Sarah Paulson, Tiana Taylor, and me.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
We're the
talking about a cast. Wow.
Very
That's pretty
nice.
awesome. We talked about a little bit earlier that you watch yourself on film. Do you have a favorite role that like in your head, that's your favorite role you've ever done?
That's a great question.
See, that's tricky because for a long time, because I started in comedy,
Right.
I never got the opportunity to play any drama because people thought, oh, we know you're the funny girl, and I didn't get a chance. So I have things that I did in my funny life that I love because I was in that world longer than this one. But, that's so hard to pick one. But I would say I did a series on HBO called Getting On.
Yeah.
I did 3 seasons of it. It was an industry darling, but it didn't catch on to the masses. But when the industry saw me do that, they started to trust me with drama.
Gotcha.
So that was the role that changed my life because it allowed me to show people that I'm not just a one-trick pony. I got a lot of tricks up in here.
Hey, multiple
You
tricks.
sure do. It's actually very cool. You were talking about how you started off in comedy. That really wasn't like the lane that you like wanted to choose. We were kind of talking about this on set one day.
No, I never wanted to be funny. Let me tell you, Jason, I told Trav, I said, I never wanted to be funny because I didn't think it was anything. All funny got me was being in trouble. I got suspended at school.
Yeah.
I got pinched at church. They put talks too much on my report card. So my mama said, well, what was you talking about? I was telling jokes. She said, go get the belt. I got a joke. So I didn't think funny was anything. I said, people gonna give me money for acting silly.
Yeah.
And my mother used to tell me that all the time, girl, you so silly. So I just didn't think it was anything.
It sounds like you were born to be an actress and a comedian. That's what it sounds like.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And then I booked Reno 911 and everything changed. I was like, y'all gonna give me money for acting foolish? This is crazy town.
So is it, let me ask you this, is comedy easier than drama? What comes more natural, or which one do you have to do more preparation for?
Okay. For me, comedy, you use the word easier, but I guess if I had to choose, I would say that because I was born funny.
You're just more naturally
the other side, I really have to work to make sure the performance is grounded. I get it right. All of the things. And let me tell you, speaking of mamas, my mama was the one that told me, she said, now, when you do your comedies, now you real funny, but that other stuff, you need to work on that. She told me, she said, my mother said, you find the best class in town and I'm going to work overtime to pay for your classes.
That's a real mother
mama
right there.
And that's
Yes.
how we got here, because the other is probably harder for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Such a cool story, though.
That was one of the things that's really unique about this role in particular with Lois, is that, like you said, there's multiple states of her mind frame and you're just killing it.
Yeah.
Do you map all that out? Like, okay, now I'm in this mindset as Lois where this is happening. So I'm going to respond body language and like kind of mentality this way towards this actor.
The thing of it is, Jason, is that for me, the hardest thing about her is, where is she in the addiction?
Yes. Okay.
She suffers from
alcoholism.
disease, alcoholism.
Yep.
So is she hammered? Is she hungover? Is she tipsy?
Interesting.
How many drinks in? Does she need a drink really bad right now? And she's trying to, what am I playing in each moment of her addiction? Because that's the hardest part, for me. Where is she at this point in this moment to moment in the story with the addiction?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And
you nail it. And in each one, you can tell when you are like, Yeah, the scene between you, Trav, and Merritt, where you're confronting each other in the booth. That scene is like
when
electric.
I tell you, you
came
have
out of
no
nowhere.
idea.
I was like, "Excuse me, what just came out of that?"
That was like, you know how we always talk about welcome to your NFL moment.
Yeah,
that was my welcome to acting moment. Seeing Niecy absolutely kill it in that scene and being a part of that scene. That was definitely my favorite one to be a part of for sure. It was so cool to see her smack the glass and walk out of there.
You know what was funny about that night, Trav, was that I was doing all this. You were like, get up, you're going to rehab. And I'm like, you don't tell me what to do. All of that intensity, and then they would go cut. And we would be like, like just in the middle of the thing. Because remember, I did that video. I was like, look at these culprits right here. These are the ones who get on my nerve. We're doing all of this fun stuff, and then they'll be like, and we're back in action. And then I'm like, you know. So it's you know, once you find it, but once you find it, I could drop back in it after I've mapped it out and know what I'm doing. And then I could play with y'all, you know, behind the scenes, you know what I mean? And mapping out that addiction was the hardest part.
That's so cool.
Well, we got the season finale coming up tonight when this airs. I'm looking forward to it. Apparently, my theories have been way off, so I can't wait to see what actually is the case.
Oh, you have no.
At first, I thought Travis was the killer. At first, I thought for sure it was you. There's the one scene where you're in it and they don't even. You're walking in the background. I'm like, what's this dude doing? He's lurking. I know that. That figure.
You seen those shadows before, Jason?
Let me tell you about people who text me about Travis. They all started off saying, you know, we're watching the thing. Is he the killer?
Yeah.
Just to get you on the line texting them.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, what do you know about his relationship?
Exactly.
I said,
you know it. You know how it goes.
I'm like, man, get off that man business. I'm a vault. I don't say nothing. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
You're a real one. That's
I mean, y'all just being nosy. Don't ask me nothing.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. That's great.
I appreciate you always. And every time someone that has a mic in front of you always asks you something like that, thank you for always showing love. You know it's real. And you know that me and Tay are absolutely happy. And I appreciate you always making sure that everybody knows that. So thank you.
Honey, I mind my black business. You understand me? I'll stay over here and worry about myself and what I got going.
Oh, my goodness.
No, you're the best.
All right. Well, make sure everyone checks out Grotesquerie on FX tonight, the season finale. We're going to keep moving this on to, was it your first Chiefs game? I've heard like multiple stories now. Was, when you were with Mama Kels, was that your first Chiefs game you've ever been to?
Very first. But wait, no. Let me take that lie back because I saw y'all play against each other.
You were at the Super Bowl?
I was at that game.
Uh-huh.
The Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw you guys play against each other. Matter of fact, I had to hook up that chick, so I walked out on the field.
All right now.
I walked out on the field. And my sister told me, she said, I don't care what you do, you put on an all green outfit and you represent me. And so
you were Eagles?
I had on my green sweatsuit. I was up there doing this.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
I had my green sweatsuit on. Me, JB, my son, we all showed up.
Yeah.
And so I got to see you both play together in that game. Yeah. And then
I like to not think about that game.
Baby, I've done some roles and I'm like, God, I wish it would go away. But then we all came to see Travis. And let me tell you something. Travis, so we go to the game, right, out here in LA. And he was just trying to act like he was so professional as a football player. He's like, I don't know if, we going to take pictures and stuff because I'm so focused. I'm like, okay.
See?
Then he came out there with that stupid mustache. Trying to act like... he came out there with that stupid mustache.
Oh, my goodness.
Trying to, he was all on the field. And all his boys was like, yo, there go your girl right there. There go your girl right there. He gonna look over. He was like, I said, I respect your process. I'm just giving you a heart.
I love it. I love it too. It's so good.
I totally respect your process. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
You got to stay in the zone, and you got to do what the people who paying you want you to do. So
Exactly.
I'm not tripping about that. I was more offended at the mustache.
It's gone now. It's gone now.
I see you finally back to looking decent.
Exactly. That was, you never know. I might have just been, having that look for another role or something,
Oh, okay.
Going Hollywood over here. All right. So when you were at the game with Mom, what was it like?
Yeah, you saw Mama Kels at the game too.
Do you like watching football games?
I do. It was so much fun. She was lovely. She had her homegirl with her. And we all took pictures together. And then, you run with a great group of guys. Guys.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
And they all came and checked on us. You good? You need this? You need that? Then we went over to your podcast, had a suite.
Oh, nice.
We got our podcast swag.
Oh, nice.
From over there.
They treated you right?
Oh yeah, everybody treated us. So that was Mama Kelsey. She said, "We're going over to the. Come on." I said, okay,
come on.
Oh yeah. You're part of the fam
we went
now.
over there with her, yes, and got us some swag and all the good things. So everybody really took such good care of us. We had great seats. Thank you.
Oh, always. You know it. You know I had to hook it up.
Yeah, it was a really good time. I mean, I would do it again for sure.
Are you a Rams fan being from LA or a Raiders or who's your team?
I like all the LA teams. I don't have just one. Yeah, I like
Chargers,
all the LA teams.
Rams.
Just likes watching football, yeah.
I don't break them up. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I love the when you in the game, when you actually go to a game, better than on TV because everybody is so dressed up in all they regalia and people are cheering and people booing and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of the crowd energy.
The pageantry.
I like that part.
I'm with you on that.
You got a game in Vegas coming up.
We just had it last week, and we ended up beating the Raiders out there in Vegas.
Got some redemption.
You had that game already. I thought
it was literally just last week.
I thought it was around Thanksgiving. I was gonna pull up.
I'm trying to. You know what? We play the Raiders in KC.
Yeah, on Friday, right?
Yeah,
it's
so it's the Friday after Thanksgiving. That one's in Kansas City, though. You're more than welcome. You can come on out to KC.
Roll on out.
You want to hear some electric crowd. Now Kansas City has it for you.
I want you to roll the red carpet out if I come on now. Kansas City.
There we go.
Listen, you already know I'm rolling the red carpet out for you.
Okay.
Every time, everybody you're with, I got you.
Is there anything with the game? Do you have any questions about football? Is there any? I know we just had like a touchdown. Are there any phrases or anything you want to ask us about the sport of football that we can help you with?
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you asked that because I called. The thing I got wrong. I said field time, but what is
field time? Touchdown.
Okay, so I don't really understand false start. Does that mean that they moved before the win? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
They go false start.
You're on.
They have to.
So basically, Niecy, if you become set as an offensive player and you think the ball is getting snapped and you move or flinch, that is a false start.
Oh, you can't even flinch.
So you're not allowed to move forward before the ball is snapped on offense. And the same thing on defense. You can't cross that line of scrimmage until the ball is snapped. That's called offsides on defense or encroachment. A false start is only on the offense, and it's when the offense moves forward or gives an action as if the play's starting before the ball is snapped.
And they don't deduct points for that.
No, you just move back 5 yards.
Oh, that's mean.
There's no,
Now, why do they?
I agree.
Why do they say they penalize you if you make a touchdown and you celebrate? Why do they? Yeah, I gave you a whole group of dances to do.
Listen.
Why won't they let you celebrate if you get a touchdown?
Niecy, you're speaking on behalf of I think every fan
the majority
on the
of
planet.
The
I think everybody
and
wants
NFL
to see
players. Yeah,
I think everybody wants to see more dancing. You can dance.
You just can't twerk.
They're restrictive in
twerk.
some dances and
can't do sexual dances.
And you can't. Only 2 pumps or 3 pumps. Only 2 pumps or 3
no
pumps.
pumps. You can't
no
pump.
pumps. You can't
no
pump.
pumps.
You can't simulate. You can't simulate any type of weaponry. So any type of gun or anything will get you that will get you a taunting foul.
Oh, you can't do that.
No, I can't.
But now, if you do it, does that mean that they push your team back again, or what do they do?
Yeah, you would get a 15-yard either unsportsmanlike or taunting penalty,
and then you get a FedEx,
and then you would get fined potentially.
You get a FedEx delivery at your locker that tells you just got fined for not representing the NFL in the proper way.
Yeah.
Have you ever got a FedEx?
Are you kidding me?
You know it.
Travis is basically a FedEx. He's basically part-time FedEx delivery man.
Yeah, I like to play the game for the love of the game.
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna pay my fine.
So every now and then, I've become more regarded and haven't really done it as much. But my earlier years, I was not afraid to get fined.
He was a wild boy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes.
In many ways.
I've gotten ejected from a game because I did something silly like that. But that's a story for another day.
Threw a flag at an official.
Oh wow.
That's one of my favorite. All right. We're going to ask you some questions now again, Niecy. In this next segment we have, it's called We Gotta Ask, You Don't Have to Answer. All right?
Yep. And it's exactly what it sounds like. We're just going to ask you some rapid fire questions and
go.
You decide if you want to answer or not. Jason, go ahead and jump it off.
We mentioned it earlier, but can I just ask about Reno 911? That was one of Travis and I's favorite shows growing up.
Oh, yeah.
You were fantastic. How fun was it working on that show? Because it looked like the cast just loved each other and everything that happened in that show.
It was a lot of fun, great fun. The worst thing about it and the best thing about it was the booty that I wore in it. It was, they took a mold of my real butt, magnified it 3 times. And in the winter when we shot, it was great because I was never cold outside. I was always
Can't be
warm.
nice and warm.
But in the summertime, I felt like I was about to die.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
I can see how that would not be good.
Yes. Okay, go. What's the next question?
So you had the BBL in the Reno 911.
I did. Before it was even popular. Right?
It's too good. Best and worst audition.
My best and my worst are the same audition.
Really?
Ooh, how's that possible?
It was my very first audition. And I walked in and I didn't know that you read and they'll tell you later. So I said, I read the material and the guy said, thank you. I said, you welcome. He said, thank you. And I said, don't mention it. And he was like, thank you, you may go. I said, oh, y'all are telling me to leave. Well, did y'all pick me? He was like, someone will let you know, dear. And I said, let me know when. I'm broke. I got a baby. I need a job.
You can't just keep me on ice like this. Yeah.
So I cut up. I pointed my finger in their face and told them how mad I was. And then they still ended up calling me and giving me the job. It was my very first movie. And I was in it with Whoopi Goldberg, Drew Barrymore. It was called Boys on the Side. And I played Woman in the Diner.
There we go. Woman in the Diner.
Yes. Yes.
That's so
Who doesn't love a good diner? Who's the better game show host, you or Travis?
Me.
There we go. That was easy. Next question.
I could have told you that one. You've done everything from movies, TV, game show, reality, voiceover work. If you could only do one for the rest of your career, what would it be?
Ooh, Jesus. TV.
What's the biggest difference from TVs and movies from your perspective?
TV, you build a family. Like because it goes on for years. You love these people. You go to their weddings. You see their kids graduate. You have more of a family. A movie, you in it for a couple weeks and then you like deuces. On to the next. So I do like,
like
it's
the
like
team.
having a team.
Yeah.
I like that part about doing television.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite co-star? Speaking of family, do you have a favorite co-star? Obviously can't say Travis. Travis is excluded. Not that he was going to be the answer.
Ever, yeah. She's
My
worked with the best.
favorite person that I ever worked with on camera is the one I lay next to every night.
Okay.
My spouse. When we can share our art together, it's when I'm the happiest.
Oh, that's so cool.
Love that. Love that.
True
That's
story.
awesome. I love that.
You know I'm a lover, Travis.
Very much so, because you like the team. You like to feel a part of it all.
Come on.
Do you have a welcome to Hollywood moment?
My welcome to Hollywood.
Kind of how I was
Ooh.
describing, like, welcome to the NFL moment. Was
You know
me.
what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, I do. I went to audition for something, and I had all of this stuff on the back of my resume.
Okay.
I didn't know everything I had on the back of it was trash. Okay. And the guy, he was an assistant at the time, said, girlfriend, come here. He said, I'm going to help you with this. And he crossed he said, nobody cares that you were the second winner up in a beauty pageant. Let me cross that out. Nobody cares that he just, all the little things and they were little things, but I was trying to make my resume look like something. He crossed everything out. And I said, but I'm about to go in there with my picture and I only have one thing on it. And he said, but it's the right thing.
Ooh.
And we became dear friends. He became a big deal casting director. And now
Very
he's
cool.
the head muckety-muck at the network. And it was the moment where somebody reached across the line and was like, come here, baby, because you don't know no better. Let me help you. And I was like, okay. It was the first time that I felt like I had somebody to just look out for me.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
believed in you for whatever reason. Yeah, that's awesome.
But, oh, wait. Here's the other one, and I'm going to squeeze this in.
Yeah, please
I'm
do.
a little girl. I'm 8 years old. I see this actor on Hollywood Boulevard where all the stars were. And I said, Daddy, that man is an actor. He said, baby, that's Ed Asner. He used to be on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I said, I walked over there and I said, sir, I know you're an actor and you don't know me, but my name is going to be right here on this ground. He was like, yeah, kid, Scram. Get out of here. And so
Scram, Harry, Scram.
Yeah. He walked away and I said, remember my name. I ended up getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I send him a letter.
We
I
told
say,
you, motherfuckers.
I don't know if you remember me. This happened between us. And he said, of course I know your name. I'm glad you didn't let me discourage you, but I'm not able to come to your ceremony. I said, okay, well, thank you. And the day before, his assistant called my team and said, he'll be there. I could not even look at him. I had to just look this way because my fake eyelashes was about to fall off from crying.
Oh my God.
And so Ed Asner,
This is
40
so cool.
years later, showed up at my star ceremony.
That's
that's unbelievable.
And it said to me the power of the spoken word.
Yes.
I spoke that thing. I mean, it
New
took a long
existence.
time to manifest, but it still manifested.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it did.
Damn sure
Manifested
did.
beautifully.
All right, it's Halloween Eve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wednesday will be Halloween. Yeah.
Do you have a go-to Halloween movie?
No, but I go hard with a costume.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So,
What you go to?
have you already worn your Halloween costume this year?
I'm getting ready to take photos for it when I stop talking to you.
Okay.
Nice.
What are we going?
Are you allowed to
What-
reveal it since it's going to be tomorrow?
Or is it a surprise?
Or is it a surprise? You want to keep it a surprise? It's cool. You can keep it a surprise.
It's a surprise.
All
I'm
right,
gonna let it be a
Nice.
surprise.
We'll be tuned in. We'll be tuned in.
Yes.
Can't wait to see it.
We do couples costumes. So we always try to figure out some sort of iconic couple.
What were you guys last year?
Last year, I was Jessica Rabbit. My better half was the detective.
Love
the year
that.
before that, we were ASAP Rocky and Rihanna at the Met.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
The year before that, we were Kelly and Nelly from the Dilemma video.
Ooh, okay.
Classic.
Yeah, so we figure out some, classics.
You already know.
Yeah.
We had some teammates, Chris Jones, on the show earlier. I'm 95 for the defense on the Chiefs. If you're not familiar, he described his first impression of me as Malibu's Most Wanted. You were actually in that movie. Do you agree or disagree?
I absolutely disagree.
You don't think Travis is B-Rad? He's not B-Rad?
Tell him to eat. He don't know what he is talking about. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I enjoy a good getting toasted though. That's the best.
Oh yeah.
Last question. Do you have any advice for other athletes trying to break into acting?
I would say if you're serious about it, take class because you want to be prepared. Mm-hmm. You want to know the lingo. If they tell you camera left, what does that mean to you? If they say hit your mark, if they say any of the language, of a set. You just want to be familiar because you don't, you're not going to be as comfortable if you feel like a fish out of water.
Right.
So I would say prepare.
Yeah.
And get you a Niecy.
I was about to say, I was
Hey, there
literally
we go.
just about to say that. I was like, yeah, make sure you work with somebody as good as Niecy because it makes it a whole lot easier on you. Niecy Nash-Betts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And everybody, make sure you check out Grotesquerie tonight, the season finale on FX. It's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. And congrats on all the success, Niecy. We are so happy and so honored that you came on the show. And
Of course.
you are the absolute best. And we're going to be tuned in. We're going to be tuned in on this this Halloween costume.
Oh, you better.
That's right.
You already know. We
You
appreciate
better.
you.
Bye, y'all.
See you.
See you, Niecy. And that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thank you to our guest, Niecy Nash.
Niecy!
That's right. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, sir.
Reminder, you can listen to the new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
And make sure to check out the debut of Heights Hotline in tomorrow's Wondery Plus exclusive episode.
Once again, New Heights is a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you, a.k.a. presented to you by Timberland and Vans. How about it? Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. Thanks to our production and crew. We love you guys for making us look way better than what we are. And thank you to all the 92%ers and everybody tuning in. We'll see you guys next week or tomorrow if you're on that Wondery Plus deal Jason just talked about.
How about that?
Jets Jake, the darkness check in. We got to get him in here.
Come on, Jets.
Come
go,
on
Jets,
in here, Jake.
Can't wait to hear your take on this week.
Man,
I mean, dude, it's almost
every single week. I just think they're gonna figure it out.
Get this figured out. Like it's gonna happen. They got a good opportunity. They're playing the Patriots. Their coach just called them the softest team. He just called them soft the week before. They go out. They've traded for Adams. They've made all these picks. All this stuff has happened, and then it turns out the Patriots got hard somehow and found a way to beat the Jets. What do you got to say, Jet?
Got hard.
Just Jake.
Chill out. Got tough. They got tough.
We found some Viagra sitting around, and they
swelled up on them.
They fucked me.
Jesus, come on.